I think the stream is working. Yes, it's working. Did you just subscribe to the Sunnyside Magic High YouTube channel, Reese?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
We have 666 tweets.
Oh.
Oh no, we
Yeah.
need one more tweet for it to be 666.
Oh.
Our next tweet is gonna be number 666.
You know the number 666 doesn't actually refer to the devil. It actually
Yes.
refers to Emperor Nero.
Oh.
To what?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear what you said. To what?
So Revelations is where the number of the beast came from. It's actually an allegory for Emperor Nero's reign.
Well, that's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, like everything in that book is an allegory for the political climate for at the time of it being written, which was Emperor Nero's reign.
Huh.
Why is it not streaming anymore? Is it?
It's streaming.
Is it?
As it should. Yeah.
Oh, I need to add Squid for them to give me the doc so I can begin writing.
The World of Corodoc?
The copy of the World of Korra doc for writers only.
You know, if you go into Google Docs, you can find all the documents that you have accessed before.
I know, but I'm running low on storage space, so I can't make a copy of it.
Oh.
Alright.
Huh.
You don't need storage space to do it.
Oh, if I make a copy of it, it's going to go on my Google account.
But Google Docs don't take up space.
They do. But like most of my space is filled up by photos.
That's
And
so
if I
weird. Do you download
if I wrote,
docs? Is that why?
no, it's on my Google account, not downloaded.
I haven't experienced that.
It's only if you have like a bunch of photos, because that's typically only when it happens. When you have like photos and videos and stuff like that.
So you use a bunch of Google Photos?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
To write lore for first.
Oh, hi. Shreya Lori says, OMG, I love your show. Thank you very much, Shreya. What are you guys working on? We are working on refining Crescenta's turnaround. And that is being done by the amazing Toestones.
Yes. Funny enough, I think I wasn't actually even assigned this. I just like started sketching it out like the second it was even mentioned, and
Yeah.
here we are.
And here we are, now it's an assignment.
I think I'm not getting her boots right. It's really long.
think the back of it is supposed to be higher, I think.
High. Oh, I haven't even like adjusted it to the rim going down the front.
Hmm.
I think that's why it's kind of looking at. But I think even regardless, yeah, it's supposed to be higher. Now that I'm looking at it.
Hi, Royal Blue Gaming. How are you?
Oh my god.
Welcome. Yeah. Sleepy.
Sleep.
That's so valid. We're sleepy too. I mean, I'm sleepy. I want to speak for anyone else, but I'm definitely sleepy, not sneaky.
Sneaky.
It's 11:32 p.m. for you, so you're living in the EST time zone.
Oh yeah, me too.
Can't relate, bud.
You guys
Yeah, of
are
course.
in the future. I'm in an hour in the past.
It's in
I'm
the
2
past.
hours ahead of me. Wait, I have a question. Royal Blue Gaming, have you were you already subscribed to the channel? To the Sunnyside Magic High channel? How are we active at 11? We're just.
I don't believe you to answer that question.
No, we don't believe in sleep.
We're all vampires. That's our secret. An entire crew made of vampires.
What a team to have, man. And very ironic, a team of vampires in a show called Sunnyside Magic High.
Yeah. Wait, what was I saying? I was saying,
No one was-
Royal Blue Gaming, were you aware of is this your first time finding our channel? Were you already subscribed? Just curious, you know? Like, just were you subscribed, before you found the stream?
It's kind of looking better. Oh,
Oh
via
my
Calamity.
god, you found the channel and the series via Calamity. I love that. Well, it's nice to meet you. We're actually playing Hazel's theme composed by Calamity in the back. Calamity's working on another theme as well right now. Calamity is working on the Crescenta theme, which, Crescenta is the character that Toaststones is currently refining right now. Do you wanna zoom out, Toaststones?
Yes. I'm currently redoing the 3/4 view, which is you select the smaller box. Is this one from the original?
Oh, so you're like interesting.
Yes. And this was the spoilers.
Technically not spoilers, I guess.
I don't think the music's playing. Is it?
It is playing. It is. For the people on the stream, it is. Thank you, Shreya. Shreya says, why are they being refined? They are being refined because we just wanted to update assets, I guess. We wanted to refine everything. There were a few inconsistencies with some of the turnarounds, so we wanted to make sure they were perfect before being sent out for animation.
Like this is especially doing stuff like the main 4 like Crescentas, like having these redone and refined, like readjusted, is gonna make like both the current SMH team and the enemy's lives like infinitely easier if like there aren't like weird changes between the poses, which was prevalent in the original one. We some of them are a bit apparent, like in hindsight. But like now that we're fixing, it's like okay, they can be handled. They can be done.
Yeah. Royal Blue said that they have a question regarding world building. Feel free to ask. We are always down to answer questions. Everything except the silhouette of Hazel's body fades, and suddenly we can see the core inside of her body and how it connects to everything else. The core lights up and pumps magic through her veins.
What on earth are you reading?
I'm just reading the proof of concept script. Are there inanimate objects that you can name Bob? That's a question regarding world building.
Anything can be given a name.
Rocks, which is funny.
Like rocks.
Imagine if the characters were like a pet rock.
I know, that would be so funny. I feel like Zephyr has a secret collection in like a closet or something. Or Hazel.
Imagine a kingdom has a culture of animism. They named their coronation stone Rock Bob.
Rock Bob. That'd be perfect.
Or someone like names their crown Bob.
Oh.
Put on Bob.
Somebody naming their crown would actually be interesting.
A closeted rock appreciator. I love that. That's so funny.
Me too. Especially when I was like younger, I used to be like a fanatic for looking at like trying to find like the most random pretty rocks in the universe. To the point where I back then and kind of still now, like I feel like it would be funny. Like, yo, what if I had like a legit pet rock that I put like googly eyes on and brought on like walks? Like that would be epic.
No, I can't. I need like real connection with a living, breathing being. No.
I would forget.
No. Oh wow, you
I
forget to take care of them.
Okay.
You know
okay, I wouldn't
that says a lot about you as a person.
Oh my god. Listen, okay. I would not be forgetting about them like that, okay? I can imagine myself with like an actual like pet. However, I am very dude, I literally be forgetting to make like my own food, let alone remember when to feed something else. Like I kid you not. The only thing I normally has as a plant, I mean, as a pet, is a plant. And it is a cactus that needs to be watered once every week. Like, if it were any more frequent, I would not remember and it would die. And it would be very sad.
Wow.
I'm so serious. And I've had that plant for a while now. It's outgrown its pot at least 3 to 4 times.
You know a plant that's very easy to grow, but it's also that's actually sort of useful?
What? Oh yeah, that's true.
Peppermint is very hard to kill. But it's also like spreads like crazy, so...
Wait, peppermint or romaine?
Yeah, any other questions, Royal Blue? Or Shueya?
Okay, how are these boots looking? Let me remove the other one so it's not like conflicting. Go away, please. There we go.
Let me take a look. I think the boots look good. They look good.
Okay.
I feel like the perspective changed a little bit. Did it? No, it didn't. It didn't. It's good.
No, the only thing I really pulled, like the back rim didn't show up in the other one. When it, I think they should. Yeah. Okay. Also the legs, I made them a bit thicker from the side, like you mentioned, but like, is this enough or should it be more?
I say it's enough. It's good.
Great. Now I have to translate the hair now. I gave myself a method of doing this. This should not be an issue.
like
world
cats
building?
or dogs more? That is not a world building question, but I
It's
like
world
cats.
building.
Yeah, it's a good conversation question. I like cats more. I'm actually scared of dogs.
Really?
There.
Yeah, like if I see a dog, I switch lanes.
You switch. What the? Okay.
No, I'm so scared. I had a traumatizing memory once. I was on a
Um.
hike, right? Not hike, but like kind of like a hike. And suddenly, um, a dog unleashed ran toward me and my family. And I just started running down that hill. Running. RUNNING. And it was just chasing me, and I got so scared, and the owner was like, it's trying to play with you. And I was like, no, the hell it's not. I'm not even gonna take my chances. Long story short, a bunch of couples were like laughing at me for
Oh
being so
no.
scared. And the worst part is that it was a very, very, very small dog. It was like tiny. I could have stepped on it. Like,
I would not show my face after that.
yeah.
Like I am escaping society if I'm running away from a tiny dog. No, but like if that's the case, you would not like the areas that have to walk around casually because there are a lot of like dog walkers, and some of these dogs they are massive. Okay, like
What?
gargantuan dogs.
I know, they're so scary. The big ones.
Yeah, I
And,
don't know
like,
where you're getting
do you have a
that
wolf?
big. Dude, they be looking like wolves. I'm not gonna even lie.
Wait,
They have to. They be have
Royal Blue
wolves.
said at least you don't run them over.
Is that where the bar is? Is that where the bar is? What is happening?
Yeah. But like even if I'm walking, I've literally crossed the road. I've jaywalked to avoid a dog.
Jesus.
No, I'm
But-
actually I have to fix it. But cats are so great. Like they don't care that much either. They're just living their lives.
Honestly, yeah, I would also have to say cats. Not even because I don't like dogs, because like I like dogs, but I feel like I would just wouldn't be able to match the energy of a dog all the time. So it's like I wouldn't know what to do with it after a while, and it's like I would even get bored of it. It would get bored of me. It's that bad.
Stop! Wait, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But it's so
I-
true.
I am looking at my dog's ashes above my bed.
Oh no. It's just not about you. I'm sorry.
I know. I know. I just gotta remind you of my dog's ashes that were like literally above my bed.
Oh no.
Aw. Yeah,
Oh, what?
I actually always thought you were a cat person.
Me?
No, Avi.
Oh.
I honestly don't mind either of them. It's just that my family grew up with both my parents grew up with dogs, so they're more used to dogs in general. So
I see.
That makes sense.
yeah, they grew up in India as well. So
Is India like big with like dogs or?
there's I'm not sure honestly, but both my parents' families had dogs. Oh, trying to remember the breeds. Only my honestly, all the dogs that I grew up with from like that back in India are dead now, and most of my family got new dogs. Like they lived their long lives, honestly. They lived to be like they were like ever since I was a child. They lived since I knew them since I was a toddler, and they lived to stay around since I was like 12. So, and they were already pretty old when I was a toddler. So.
Oh, okay. That's good at
Cameron
least.
said, what is the character's name? This character's name is Crescenta. Royal Blue said you've committed crimes to avoid dogs. I guess. I don't even know if jaywalking is considered a crime anymore. But hi, Cameron.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Is this the first time finding our show? Is this the first time? Is this your first time coming across Sunnyside Magic High, or were you already subscribed?
Also, I have a feeling that like, was jaywalking ever a crime? Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
it just kind of just feels like what? Really?
It's a non-criminalized crime, I think.
Oh,
Again,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cause something like that, it sounds less like oh, don't do this or you get arrested, and more like don't do this because it's just really stupid and you can get like hit by a car. It's like one of those things.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't know
Yeah.
like, a non-criminal.
You've heard
I feel
about
like I
us
should
from your
be-
sister. Oh my god,
Huh?
where did your sister hear of us? And what did your sister say, Cameron? That's so cool. Cameron said that. Well, actually, I don't know what your pronouns are, but I'm gonna say they.
Ow.
Oh, Cameron said that their sister found us on TikTok. That's cool.
Interesting.
Good
I mean, that
job.
has to like smart.
Clearly has good taste. That's for sure.
Hi, Ray Bear.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi Ray, how are you? Guys, if you didn't know, Ray Bear is the creator of another indie animated project by the name of Dyad.
Oh, shoot. Hello.
Yes, and you can follow the Dyad account on Twitter.
Joke's on you. I already do. I
Well,
think.
joke's on you.
What?
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Exactly. You are not trained like I am, okay? You are not trained.
Royal Blue says, OMG, a real bear has entered the chat.
Let's go. Thank you, Ray. You said
Yeah.
it's super awesome.
What we're doing right now is Toaststones is refining Crescenta's turnaround because we just want it to be more consistent and ready for proof of concept animation. Is this animation frame by frame? Yes. Dyad isn't
They
though. Wait, I mean technically, no. I think I got confused with hand drawn versus
Vector?
Frame by frame.
rigged.
Oh,
Wait, rigged is but rigged is also considered frame by frame though, right?
it is not.
It's not? Okay.
No.
I was right. So SSMH is, Dyad is not. But both have their pros and cons. I actually really love both. Both.
You know what? Honestly,
Why is it on my
the
Discord?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. But I love both animation, both forms of animation. I don't know how to explain it. Both ways to
Mediums?
animate. Both mediums. Because like for example, Tangle the series and Star Versus, they are both rigged shows, and there are certain things that I actually really love about rigging, especially in Tangled the series. Oh my god. Like, it just, it feels so bouncy. That's what I like about it.
I
I
really
feel like
3D animation.
You said 3D?
I really like 3D animation.
Oh, you like 3D. That's nice
Hmm?
too. I don't know, I like 3D, but I never want them to go so 3D to the point where, like, it's so real, where,
It's like realistic.
yeah, it's not even animation anymore. I don't want it to be too realistic.
I
Yeah.
really like the mix of 2D and 3D, like Spider-Verse.
Oh, yes, I love
Yo.
that.
Like that takes a lot of effort, honestly.
It does, but it's worth it. It's really cool.
I gotcha. Cressy's looking out of this world. I tried to make a better star-related pun, but alas, it is late, and this is the best I got. No, that's a good star pun. I always fail when it comes to puns, unfortunately. Tangled the series is so amazing. Yes. Oh my god.
Looks like
Okay.
Squid can't make copy of the document.
Why?
Not online.
Wait, tell Squid to send it to me and I'll make a copy. I really love original frame by frame animation, but I don't know if I'll ever have the patience to do it myself. That's so
It's
real.
not-
That is literally me. That is literally me. I love to frame by frame with my entire heart, but I literally only ever do like very small, short animations for like a handful, not even a handful, less than that of projects. It's nice-ish, but it's amazing to watch. I love it.
They're not online. It's the thing.
What did he say?
Not online is the thing.
What?
Squid's not online.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you know, sometimes I love living, this is so random, but I love living in Canada. Canada is amazing. No offense to you USians. I love the animation for Arcane as well. Arcane has very pretty animation.
I need
So
to
it's gonna
watch.
rush past USians?
What did you say, Toaststones?
So we're just going to brush past USians?
Yes, we
Like
are.
you said that with your whole chest. And what?
USian. That's my new term. What is it?
You are setting the bar low. Like Canada already doesn't even exist as a country. And this is what you're doing?
Canada?
Yeah, it doesn't exist. I don't know what this place is.
Canada is a country, thank you very much.
Listen, it's good to indulge in your imagination, but there has to be.
I was gonna say New York, never heard of that, but that's too well known. it's too much of a well known city to say that.
Oh my god. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure if you look up, what's it called? Somebody, they brought this up to me like, middle school almost. The state capital of the world. Wait. No, it's not what I wanted. Oh shit, I have to figure out what the term was. But this is a term you look up of like something of the world. And New York shows up. But I forgot what it was.
Wow. You can't
Any
even remember.
U.S. state is a figment of our imagination. It's definitely Florida.
Florida's not even like an imagination. It's a fever dream over there.
Okay, I don't know why my mic is
Yeah.
so low. I need to bring my mic up. Maybe it's just because I don't always like sit too close in front of the microphone. I lounge. Wait, okay, let me see what people are saying. Mad respect for those who do frame by frame. It drives me crazy trying to do it though. I did some traditional frame by frame in my 2D animation class back last year, and yeah,
Traditional is a whole other beast.
it takes patience. I have a new appreciation for digital. Definitely. Yeah. The good thing about digital as well is you can add more complicated details to like fabric and designs and clothing. Like it's not gonna be too difficult for animators because like if I'm not mistaken. Also, isn't color like not an issue? Color? Because it's just one model that you're moving and manipulating. Like
What?
like
Digital?
what I'm saying is like yeah, there's so many less jobs, right? Am I wrong?
Okay, the thing is with traditional animation, typically the process is like, yeah, you animate like on paper with like usually like a light box or something to help you. But in most cases, you have that, and that is then either scanned as a sketch or line art process to be colored online, like digitally. Like typically, it's not all done on paper, for the most part.
Yeah.
Because trying to color something like that consistently between even one or multiple animators is gonna look. It may look like a bit unique, technically in style, but it's gonna look very inconsistent.
I'm talking about rigging.
Oh, I see in the beginning. But no, yeah, actually, Yes, I think what I heard about rigging, rigging is less about people who maybe like can't like draw like that to do full animations, but they really like editing. They really like stuff like motion graphics, and so they tend to go into, and if they still want to go to animation, they'll prefer to go into rigging because there's less drawing involved because the rig is already made by somebody else.
Yeah.
You just have to
But
move stuff around.
what I was saying is that there's less jobs though, right? Like because it's not.
It's hard. It's hard to say if it's less jobs. Because you still need a lot of rig animators, because it's a lot of different parts you have to put together. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I think you can say it like this. The time it would take for different animators to keep drawing different scenes, with rigging that is then replaced, with all the time it needs to edit the rig and change and switch out assets to make it look smooth. Because you're basically like tweening, right? Rigging is basically like tweening, but a lot more professional and a lot more parts to work with. So I feel like those are like replace each other, but one doesn't necessarily like need less people than the other. From what I understand, it's like it's mostly gonna be dependent on production size.
100%.
Yeah.
Loretta said that's good. Yeah. It is. And Cameron says, I'll always remember watching a documentary about Disney animating on real paper, and the quote from the guy in the video, the first 1,000 frames are the hardest. Yes, oh my god, I've been watching so many more like Disney documentaries and stuff, like really like enmeshing myself into the core of animation. Core pun. I can do puns too, Ray Bear. I can do that too. But I could never draw that good. Yes, Toadstones is very, very talented. Toadstones has contributed so much to the project, and that is why we love Toadstones. Everyone, round of applause for Toadstones. What programs do you recommend for using rigging animation? If I'm not wrong, Ray Bear probably knows more, but isn't it Adobe Animate?
Yeah, I have heard Adobe Animate is better for rigging than
Or Toon Boom.
Yeah, Toon Boom definitely. They have a rigging thing.
Yeah. I love how in sync the stream is. The stream is pretty.
Right?
The stream is pretty in sync.
I'm actually glad that it is, and my tablet is fine. Like it's not heating up or anything. Because usually that's the problem. Like it heats up and then it slows down, and it's not.
I mean, we had a rough start with some technical difficulties, but now, not only is the stream working and no technical difficulties, but also there's people in the chat and we're having a fun time. I use Moho Pro because I am the problem child who uses the program no one else has heard of.
The problem child?
No, me too. That's me with my editing software. But you know, like, if it works for you, then it works for you. Who hopped off?
Sunny.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna play a Rivers theme, but I hope I don't get too depressed. Actually, I don't know which one's more depressing, River or Hazel's. They're both bittersweet because they no, don't play commercial.
Oh, that's funny. Wait, on the theme video?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of messed up. That YouTube YouTube really likes to play ads on videos when the channel isn't monetized.
I know.
So
that's a new thing.
So so YouTube gets like 100% of their revenue.
Ray said the themes. Thank you. Yeah, Jonna and Calamity are so talented. Loretta B says, I'm terrible at digital art. I'm way better at traditional, I swear. Yeah, some people are better at digital, some people are better with traditional. It's honestly about you.
Yeah.
Like, managed to make a copy of it on my other account, so...
Abba?
What did you say, Abby?
Managed to make a copy of the World of Core doc on my other Google account. So
honestly, that's the best thing you can do. Or just, if you have the link, send it to me and I'll make a copy.
Made a copy. Don't worry.
Okay. It's much easier for me to
Cameron
sketch traditionally.
says,
Yeah.
Cameron, it's so much easier for me to sketch traditionally. Yes, I personally, I definitely underestimate after doing digital for so long. I be underestimating how good drawing traditionally actually does. Like, this is I don't know. It feels like you can much better freehand it when you're not doing it digitally. Like I can hear that whenever I'm like struggling to like, cause I do like character designs a lot, right? So whenever I'm like struggling to try and think of a design, how to organize an outfit idea that I have in mind, and it's like not working out when I try to draw it like digitally on my phone or my tablet or whatever, I literally just pull out like one of my like random sketchbooks and like throw stuff on the page, cause it's like you just do whatever, cause it feels a bit more liberating doing it on paper. And so I would do that. I will find a solution, and then I would transfer it to digital. Like I keep forgetting how well it works, but it does.
Yeah. Also, by the way, if anyone has any questions for the art or the characters of the world or the show or anything, feel free to ask. Yeah, I mean, just to update, like, it has been a very long... I feel like I always say this when anyone asks me how I'm doing. I'm like, it's been a long week. It's been a long month. But honestly, like, at this point, I'm starting to think that my life is just long in general. So, that's good.
I mean, I would hope so. Long life is better life.
Or I mean, what I mean by that is, like, I have a pretty busy schedule. I think a lot of us do here. But you know what? It's good to be busy. It's good to be busy, and it's good to have things to do. That's always really
Indeed.
good. I'd rather have things to do than not. But also, it's very healthy to be bored from time to time. I feel like boredom isn't a feeling that people feel as much anymore.
No, that's definitely true. I haven't felt like true boredom as much as I had before in a bit,
Yeah, we need boredom.
which is both a blessing and a curse.
One of the most rewarding things about art for me is looking back at old art and seeing my improvement. Yeah, I think that's really something beautiful about progressing in a field. Like, you can always just look back and you're like, oh my god, I did not know how to hold a pencil back then. Like, for real. Looking back at my old art is scary. Sometimes the eyes look up half the head. Yeah. I'm much more comfortable with digital art rather than traditional art. I'm not good at either though. It's just a thing that I do when I'm free. That's fair. Some of us aren't, like, not everyone is doing digital art for like projects or anything. Love that for you, Scarlett. Yeah, what I was gonna say is right now we're just doing a lot to prepare for our proof of concept and the proof of concept crowdfunding campaign. I don't know if I told you about it, Ray, because I don't know if you were there on our like indie animation stream. I think you were at work. But basically, yeah, we're doing a crowdfunding campaign for our 90-second proof of concept, and the reason we're doing this is because we want to make sure it's as high quality as possible, and we want it to be good, and we want it to be fun, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. But like, we're just preparing for it. It's gonna be on Indiegogo, and yeah, animation is expensive. I think we all know at this point. I miss the old houses that we all drew and the sun in the corner. Aw, that's so nostalgic. The corner suns. You know what that takes me to? Have you guys read that book? The Crayons. Did you guys ever read that book when you were younger? The Crayon book?
The crayon? I don't think so.
What? That's so sad. Oh my god. Sorry, what did you say, Abby?
It rings some bells, but I forget.
Yeah, that one crayon book where all the crayons have personalities and stuff.
What can I really think of when you mentioned that book? It's like
A lot of books that, honestly.
Whereas, if you ever seen that video of it was in the real life video of like people like dressed up as crayons, and like the black crayon just kept making everything. Not with the black. Yeah, it was the black crayon like making everything all sad and depressed.
Yeah.
Was it made by Mormons?
Also,
I don't remember.
Toaststones.
I think that video was made by Mormons, I think.
I really hope we don't have an issue with the eyes, because I want to make sure we don't whitewash them. I know you're not. I don't think you are. Let's see what it looks like with the other features, or if I'm just tripping because of like I've looked at the old version of the turnaround so much. But like if it comes to it, I might. Wait, did he like trace the old eye?
Yeah.
Exactly, like even the eyeliner and the sharpness?
The thing is, the eyeliner is different from what I kind of see.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
We'll
figure out eyeliner later. We'll just leave this as a placeholder. Anyone here writing a story? Oh my god, I'm actually so glad you asked. There's this thing, and it's called Sunnyside Magic High.
I knew it. I knew it.
And and yeah,
like perfect opportunity.
I know, right? Bro, I used to put ears on my stick, people. That is crazy. I forgot ears existed until I was like 10. That's when I started drawing ears, and then I forgot for like 2 years, and then started drawing ears again.
Okay, wait. When you guys were like drawing when you were young, did you ever watch that channel? It's called like Fun to Draw or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wait, the guy and then his kid also draws?
Wait, no, it was a woman. It was a woman.
What?
Oh,
And then,
the
wait,
same
is
channel?
it 2 drawings and then like one of them is like a kid drawing and the other one's an adult?
No.
Okay, well
It's
you
like
know
a
what?
woman-
Toaststone, you're not relatable.
You just have no taste, man. You don't know the right people.
Okay, well, you know what?
What?
I can't believe you
What?
didn't see the channel that I'm thinking of.
May Yu. That's her name. She changed the channel name. Her name is May Yu.
Yes, okay,
Wait.
thank you, Loretta. It's Art for Kids Hub. Art for Kids Hub was my...
It's a whole different name.
Okay, well, I forgot. Art for Kids Hub was my CHILDHOOD. It was my childhood. Like how to draw a Twilight Sparkle, how to draw a parrot, how to draw, you know. Oh my god.
That's funny.
It actually makes me emotional because that was like my childhood deep. I think like I need to bring that up in therapy. Ray Bear, yo, for some reason that gave me flashbacks to how I used to avoid drawing hands. Okay,
Oh,
on the
no.
topic of hands, everyone, as you're saying now, everyone has struggled with drawing hands at one point in their life. But Toaststones loves drawing hands.
I am a psychopath.
Yes, to the point where Toaststones has made the hand model reference for Sunnyside. But Toaststones is really good at drawing hands too, I can't even lie.
She is staring into the distance. Why does this look so weird? Hold on. They're like
When I was a kid, I drew the cloud cards from Cardcaptor Sakura as practice.
What the? Wait, hold on. Wait, the what?
The cloud cards from Cardcaptor Sakura.
I don't know what that is.
Me
You
neither.
don't know
Oh.
what Cardcaptor Sakura?
Card Crash
Okay,
Sakura?
so Cardcaptor Sakura.
Card Captain.
Cardcaptor.
Oh, Card Cap. Oh, I'm like, what is a Card Captor?
Wait, I'm actually
No!
kind of
Oh, I haven't seen it.
concerned.
In my defense, I mean, in your defense, really, I have heard of this. I never watched anime like this. Oh, I've definitely seen this before. Okay. Okay.
I used to always make gloves for them rather than go through the mental stress of when drawing hands.
Oh.
Everyone
The
sharing.
Disney
This is like a drawing hand support group.
It's a book group.
Wait, can you put the hand reference you made on the screen? Also, Toaststones,
Let me see if I can.
I
It
feel
looks
like
weird.
that's
It's
what I'm
messing with
saying.
me.
I'm a bit. I don't know what's going on. I feel like you should trace the face, and then we can see if there are any issues from there. Cause remember when we were like struggling to recreate the Crescenta features so much on like the last revamp, when we
How could I forget?
and then the only thing
Like, how could I forget?
the only thing that worked was like tracing it.
Yeah, we were literally shifting pixels. Okay, and that is something can that can leave my mind. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the thingy thing.
My method was just draw animal people. Honestly, they always had the
Damn.
most traumatic backstories too.
He converted. Do I even have it on this tablet? I bet you I don't. Okay, let me go scour my files for
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, I really love the new hands that we are giving her. The ball
Yeah, I
hands.
really like.
They fit her so
And-
well. I'm glad we didn't go with like the delicate, round, smaller hands. No.
Actually, I kind of like the contrast of her, like the general pose, looking like, quote like, gentle and kind of like majestic, but like her hands are like square.
Yeah, exactly. Like the contrast.
I like that contrast. Okay, let's see if.
Why were their names like
Good
Roxy
God.
or Sky? Oh, here's my flex. My character names were never like Roxy or Sky. I actually used to go out of my way to, I would actually stay away from the kids that used to name their characters Rocky or Sky.
Oh.
Don't judge me. I would always name my characters like really. I don't know why, but it gives millennial vibes. The names I would give them. Like I would name them David and Emilio, or like Liam. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt really formal. Like
Wait, you guys gave these names?
sorry?
You guys gave your OC's name?
Yes, those were the names I used to give my OCs.
I could never name my OCs.
Right.
Wow.
Dude, even the OCs I have, even the OCs I have now, like half of them were named by somebody else.
Well, damn.
Like I am not good.
There was a deer named Alana who was cursed by a unicorn with muteness because Alana was mocking the unicorn. Well, damn.
Hold on. I'm still trying to
I
find
don't know.
these stupid
I don't know if that word is something that everyone is comfortable with, so I'm just gonna be a little bit careful. So, well, oof. I love the intricate storytelling, Cameron. Why did I just like gotcha and like copy style when I draw it? Oh my god,
Oh no.
the gotcha era. I remember crying to a gotcha life, and then my dad was like, "Why are you crying?" And then I showed him, and he was like, "What the heck are you watching? Why is this making you cry?"
I skipped Gotcha, honestly. I never got into
I
it.
thought gotcha was irrelevant now. Apparently, gotcha is still relevant. A bunch of people still like play
It
it.
is
and use it. It's a new
Definitely
generation,
relevant.
but it's a new generation, and I don't know if it's a generation that I like. I used to really give them. I used to give them really obscure Indian names because I wanted to be original, as you should. I
Oh my
love
God.
that.
Early representation.
I didn't know how brainwashed I was by Western media until I was like what 11, 12, because suddenly I woke up one day and I'm like, I'm not white, but why have all my characters been like
God, I feel
so what did you say, Reese?
God, I feel that.
I know, and it's when you think about it, it's like it's so crazy how all the character OCs made when we were younger were always so not diverse. it tells you something. I think it's kind of crazy.
I'm actually surprised that I did not have that epiphany.
That's
Considering
good.
the majority of characters are, no, you know what it was? Because early on, I did have a lot of diverse characters, but like eventually, as I started developing the story, a lot of the ones that I would focus on would end up being the white characters until like I did have an epiphany of like, oh, why do I not have characters that like represent me or whatever? Um, Instead it was kind of like just drawing different kinds of people and cultures is fun. Therefore, I should do that. That's pretty much what the mind process was for me, at least.
Yeah.
And here we are now. The path I have is a bit well, still a bit limited, just because of the limitations of the location they're in. They are more diverse than what it initially started.
Yeah. I love that.
And,
I think that's really.
yeah, I'm actually.
I think for me, it was probably just seeing a bunch of shows rebooted and then them rebooting those shows with POC characters. And I actually really enjoyed that. And I realized that this is actually something that's really important. And I shouldn't feel weird for creating a character that represents my cultural identity as well. I always got bored when there's a whole cast of characters and it's just generally attractive white people in a story. Yeah, yeah. I think that's definitely true. Like, yeah. Because, okay, here's the
Honestly,
thing. For people who refuse to include diversity, you're actually, like, not only... So, representation and diversity isn't just important because it's something we need in society and something that makes people feel seen. It's good for your story. You want... A rich story has characters and people who can provide different perspectives, who come from different backgrounds, who have different experiences that they can bring to the table. And this will manifest in like their traits. It's so much richer, right? Like it adds so much spice and
yes.
flavor.
And hold on, I think I finally acquired the hand files. Hold on. No, but like literally, that's literally like part of the dilemma I was going through, where actually no, what it was about like what was it? What wait, was it camera? Yeah, what Cameron was saying about like it being a bit boring. I think it took me a while to actually realize like the impact that kind of stuff can do to your story. Because I was reading and watching a lot of things like super passively, and not actually thinking about like why is this and this like successful? What is making this work so much? And like how could this like improve? Like just to like give an example, like Attack on Titan, right? It's my favorite manga series like of all time, right? It's my favorite thing in the universe. However, because of the limitations of that series, the majority of the characters are suspected to be white. Like not even Asian, just most of them are white. One or a couple are Asian. And we only really meet any other ethnicities until a lot later in the story. So while I enjoy the story narratively and what it tries to like, what it goes for, it's like the Cameron understands. They say I love AOT. They understand. And Loretta, I think. But again, what I love AOT narratively. The inclusion of diverse characters definitely does add to like your connection with the characters because you're seeing a lot of different perspectives. But when you're only limited to a singular general culture, even if it's like a fantasy made up culture, which AOT isn't, it is inspired by real countries, the way it's presented. There is just more to explore. What happened?
So it's like Sunnyside in the sense that there are different nations inspired by real world countries.
not explicitly, because a lot of the what we get to see based on it's hard to go based on names because I haven't really looked that up because names can be influenced by the country they're in, obviously. But I forgot to look it up. But like oh yeah, I remember what it was. The architecture and landscape of the area was very reminiscent of like Central Europe and Germany specifically, because they have just having that signature style of a lot of like traditional German or Germanic houses. Like that's very prevalent in the main setting of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And so it's like easily presumed that they're white, especially considering like with the situation they're in, it is like there is a direct mention to Asia, but the way it is talked about, it is implied that they are not in Asia because it is talked about like it's so the whole idea that the people within the walls of Attack on Titan, how to explain the lore. The people in the series, they're in the walls and they're like the last remnants of humanity because of their fight against the Titans outside the walls. And so when somebody like Mikasa, who's one of the main cast, who she is said to be Asian because or at least have it because her mother was, when Asia is mentioned by the characters who found her mother, it is mentioned as if it's some faraway place. Like, oh, she's from like this place called Asia. Like it wasn't a thing they've heard of before. So it's like just from like little comments like that, and the fact that a lot later, when yeah, we see a bit more like diversity and we have a black character brought in, they literally ask him, like they're so unfamiliar with the rest of the world, with the world they're in, that they literally ask this other character like, oh, why is your skin so dark? Because like it's not even like out of like how would you say it? It wasn't like said with malice, because everybody around them is like pale or slightly tan. So they literally weren't used to somebody with like dark black skin. Like that's the kind of stuff. Like, but yeah, that's like the kind of series. Like it's very good narratively, but to some extent, if something like Attack on Titan were to come around and it had more diversity, not that it's like absolutely totally necessary, but if it did, it would have definitely added more of the connection people have with those characters. I'm sorry, I could talk about like Attack on Titan for like hours. It's such a
I
good
love
series.
how passionate you are.
Oh, I mean, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Yeah.
How would you describe the clouds on Korra again?
The clouds in Korra?
Yeah.
Well, the clouds in the world of Korra, they aren't quite see-through or like gas like they are in the real world. Like, if you guys didn't know, if you touch clouds, you can't really touch them because it's like mist, right?
Yeah, it's like a paper.
But clouds in the world of Korra, they are actually what we always thought clouds were like when we were little, like fluffy and solid, and they are also absorbent. They are absorbent. They are pretty light, but still, again, solid enough. Kind of like, what am I imagining? Slime. Or like jelly soap, but not as liquidy. Not as liquidy. Yeah. Is that is that what you meant by like describing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would
Kevin,
just be so fun to have different body types represented like that, because not every body type looks the same, even if they work out the same. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I think it's important to represent different body types, and so what you said about the latter part of what you said, 100%. Like, I know I keep saying that. I'm trying to like add more variety, but yeah, people who eat and work out the same, your genetics can definitely impact the proportions of your body a lot. Like,
yeah.
there are so many people who, like, it doesn't really matter to them what they eat, and that's them, good for them. But like, they don't they don't change in any way, shape, or form. Like, they stay the exact same size, and it's not frustrating. It's just like, it's so crazy how much our genetics like impacts this stuff. And our metabolism.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was about to say, because I feel like I have a relatively fast metabolism, so I always had like that. Like my friends would literally bring that up to me. They would see me eat like a ridiculous amount of food, but I would not gain that much weight. Like it definitely fluctuates. My weight has definitely fluctuated a lot over like months, but it generally stays the same a lot of the time.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
Is that the traced eyes?
It is. No, I didn't get to trace it yet. I was trying to find the hand thing. I didn't trace it.
Oh, okay. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the hand thing. Because the hand...
Also,
yeah, the hand model was very slay.
Yeah, Cameron mentioned, like, me and my sister always talk about how awesome it would be to see someone AOT have both eyes. About that, okay, so obviously a lot of the AOT characters, they are wearing this, like, full body uniform and, like, the ODM gear. But I have a feeling that if you really squint at it, I don't think it's that prevalent in the manga since they weren't, like, looking that close into it. But I'm pretty sure if you're watching the anime, you squint at some of like the older characters, they are definitely a lot buffer in their legs than like people like Eren and Mikasa. Like especially not Mikasa, she's a lot more agility than brute strength. So I can see why he's slimmer relative to the rest because it's just more aerodynamic that way. But I think somebody like Erwin Smith, I think people have noticed that he's drawn with like relatively like stronger thighs. That's what we're looking at.
Ray said the work is all looking incredible, guys. Thank you, Ray. That means a lot.
Thank you.
Loretta said, bro, a yearbook quote from my school.
Oh my god.
Interesting. Definitely interesting.
You know what? They've got a point, I guess. Jeez. Let me see if I... Yes.
Okay. I guess I couldn't pull off the high note.
You tried your best.
I tried my best. That's what matters. You know what, guys? What matters is that you try your best.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, you know what, kids? As long as you try your best, it's great.
It's great.
Exactly.
Not Lord of Beast here.
Okay, do you see what I mean by the slant, though? Because if you...
Because am I wrongly translating this as a tilt? No.
Wait, okay, did you trace the other eyes that you drew?
I did not.
Okay.
Wait, yes I did. Yes I did.
Did you actually?
Yeah, those were actually traced, yes.
Then why didn't it look like this?
I don't know.
I feel like this is longer. I don't know how to explain it. Like, Crescenta has pretty long eyes. I think the slant is a very important part to avoid whitewashing her design.
Because I feel like my brain, because like the eyes here are definitely not like aligned with each other. Because I wonder if that's what's making my head like process this as a head tilt, but it doesn't look like it. Like, am I losing my mind here?
I think it is a head tilt though, unless it isn't. Wait. It is kind of a head tilt though.
It is like down this way. Oh.
Yeah.
Not where I want it, but oh well, you get the idea. Okay, so this is the...
But let's not read too far into it, so we don't lose our minds as well. Can you tell me about some of your characters? Oh my god, that is the best thing you could have asked me. Thank you so much. Reese can join in too. I mean, Abby. No, Abby. Abby can join in too.
What?
But, okay, so... And if you want, you can too, Justin. Are you sure that's traced?
Am I losing my... No, the one we're looking at right now is not traced.
Okay,
the
that's
front one.
Okay, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, do you
Yes.
see how much longer it is though?
Yes, he's a longer. It's less about her eyelash being longer and more about the eye itself. It's longer.
Yeah, and
Looking
also
at
the
it,
eyeliner makes it even. Yeah.
it's real
Anyway, sorry.
pointed. Okay.
So where should we start? We have River. In the synopsis, we have described River as a people-pleasing bookworm, but you know, he's a lot more than that. River. Should I psychoanalyze him right here, right now? No.
Yes.
Let's keep it surface level. Bro, the hair I could never. Yes, Crescenta's hair is definitely something that it takes a while. But yes, Tostones is very talented. Also, I'm not 100% sure about the little curls we added. I don't know how that's going to translate on animation. I mean, on the screen, through animation. We'll get back to it, though. We'll get back to it and clean up, I think. But, yes. River is... He has that protagonistic, like, toxic optimism, I guess you could say. And he is... he's the Prince of the Water Kingdom. His mother is the queen, and his father passed away, unfortunately. What else about River? River is very determined. He is very intelligent. He has many ambitions and many goals. He's very serious about those ambitions, even though he knows that his destiny is to become king of the Water Kingdom. He does have other ambitions and other plans for the things that he wants to implement and the impact he wants to have on the world, on Korra. He is proficient with his magic ability. He's the blue guy, by the way. And yeah, he doesn't have much trouble performing magic. And he has a lot of magical knowledge, though. Definitely, his magical knowledge definitely outweighs his performance. Though he can perform magic proficiently, he can't do really high level things that take a lot of energy, because where their magic comes from, I hope I'm not talking too much. This is your fault for asking me the question, Cameron. But where their magic comes from is this thing inside of their bodies called a core, and we've described it as like rock candy, but it kind of is, texture wise and how it looks. So it's this thing called the core that's genetic, that's inside only royals' bodies. That's what makes them royal, and it is unique to your kingdom's magic, and it's connected to your whole body and pumps magic. It's like its own muscle. It's like its own. Did we describe it as a limb, Avi? A limb?
A limb.
Not a limb. A organ. Yes. I don't know why I got those mixed up. That's so embarrassing. Yes, the core is an organ. And yeah, it's like a muscle that you need to work out. But the thing is, a lot of shows, it's kind of become a cliche at this point where you need to practice in order to do your magic well. This is literally a muscle inside their body that they need to work out. Okay, leave us alone. And if they work it out too much, if they do really, really high level spells that they're not ready for, their core could be damaged, which could hinder their magic use and their ability to use magic well. And the thing is, Crescenta and River are kind of on opposite sides of a coin, because River, his magic knowledge outweighs his magical ability, which is pretty good but not that good. But Crescenta, her magical performance is definitely a lot better. Because I think she has a really good sense of where her magic comes from and how to release it, I guess. Sometimes not in the most healthy ways. Like, her emotions can definitely increase or decrease the amount of power that she exudes. But Crescenta is definitely very good when it comes to magic performance. When it comes to magical knowledge, she's pretty proficient with that, but not as much as River. So if I practice magic every day, I could one day do magic. Keep dreaming. What kind of magic does Crescenta have? Okay, let's move on to Crescenta now. Crescenta is the princess of the Kingdom of Stars. She is the heir. She has... Actually, I'm not going to say that. Her mother is also the monarch. Her mother is the queen. Her father is also great. He's there. Also, by the way, the reason I say only one parent is the monarch is because... Yes! Because royals in the world of Korra are basically like superhumans. So royals tend to be taller, and this is all because they have a core. That one organ, the core, it really impacts their genetics, and it means they are taller, they have more stamina, more strength. They have something called heel emblems. I don't know if you noticed, but on the side of their feet there are like these emblems that they're born with. They're natural. And they have different colored eyes and different colored hair. But long story short, yeah, only one parent is the magical parent. The other parent is just what we call a mortal, which is basically a normal human. So royals get together with non-royals and have kids, and the kid just gets all the genetics of, and the kid inherits the core and the magical genetics from the magical parent. So what I love about it, by the way, is that even in straight relationships, the mother is always taller, and it's so cool. It's like, I love it. I don't know. I love it. I love that the mom is always taller. At least for Crescenta and River's family, because their moms are the magical parent. But anyways, Crescenta...
Actually, I have...
Sorry, what did you say?
Actually, I have a question. Actually, I have a question about the magic stuff.
Of course.
Does... As the power of like the core in their bodies like inherited, does the child have the potential to have greater powers than their parents because their parents already exercise their muscles so much that some of that like built up energy is passed on to their kid?
Wait, so the kid doesn't like inherit the parents' actual core, like.
No, are they like no like I mean like part of it, like part of that energy is what I mean.
I think if they made like a really big leap to the point where it really like affected the parents' biology, then it might be a trait that's passed on to the child as well. But if the parent is good at magic but not so good that it's significantly impacted their biology, then probably not.
So otherwise it's like independent, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But if their cores are damaged or have experienced some kind of trauma, then that might pass on and cause like a defect in the next generation, like their children.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good, because this one wasn't okay. Can you talk about star magic?
Yes. Wait, do you want to talk about star magic?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, star magic, in Korra, stars aren't like balls of plasma. They're more like a polymer-like material, like plastic. And it's indestructible. And Star Magic Royals basically have the ability to generate it and contort it, basically, into whatever they can imagine.
Yes. Oh, is that all you were gonna say? Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Thank you. You said that perfectly. The reason I'm a little distracted is Toaststones. I'm not 100% sure. Something's off.
It's the eyes.
The eyes are too high. Like too
No, I
high
feel like-
and too far apart.
Did you adjust the eyes after you traced them?
I did not even touch them.
Sorry?
I did not even touch them.
Okay. So
I think it's just a placement of the eyes.
maybe it is.
Isn't the play?
They're too
No,
far
yeah,
apart
wait.
and too high.
I don't. She doesn't look whitewashed anymore. That's the good thing. Or maybe so is the size of the head and like the jawline and everything different now?
No, that is the same size as the other one.
100%. Like even the. That's so weird. Oh. Wait.
Are they gonna be
Let
the
me place a hand on one side of the face.
what?
Maybe it is a placement of the eye,
Maybe I'm gonna see it.
but also. Yeah, I think it is because even
Oh,
I'm not.
I forbade having a forehead. Yeah, it's a bit closer.
That
actually.
looks a lot better, and also we can see her other eye now.
Yeah.
I love tall women. I am a tall woman. I love you.
So
Finally,
true.
I'm loved. Sorry, that's such a fun conversation. Anyways, so Crescenta is, she is, if I could describe her in one word, she's bedazzling. She's very bold. She's very extravagant. She puts a lot of effort into everything she does. She seems confident, and I'm using the word seems for a reason. Whatever, take it how you will, but Crescenta is also neurodivergent coded, specifically autistic. I'm telling just you guys that on stream. So in the future, you can flex about knowing that, but don't tell anyone. It's gonna, obviously, I'm sure people will catch on, but we don't want to, like, tell people before they watch it. Because I want it to be something they can infer. It's been super fun, guys. My phone is dying, so I'm gonna hop off. Talk to y'all later. Have a good one and keep up the epic work. Thank you, Ray Bear. Thank you so much for joining. Loved having you on. Yeah. Your brother's autistic. Well, I hope Crescenta is, everyone feels like Crescenta is good representation.
I finished writing some stuff about the Cloud Kingdom if you want to read.
I will read that very, very soon. I'm gonna go through the whole document on Sunday.
Okay.
But
I put a link on that thing.
I saw. What else?
Oh, you know
Crescenta is kind of insecure, to be honest. But I'm not gonna go too deep into that. What did you say, Toastone?
I was gonna say, like, if any of the other artists are like up for it, it'd be kind of fun to see like have like a little challenge of like, cause you ever seen like those like redesign MIOC things? Like how would you redesign like the main like one of the or how many of the main four if you use like your own design principles? Like how would you have made these characters in this world?
I bet you're thinking a lot about that.
Maybe.
What is the plot of Sunnyside Magic High? So, I'm gonna read the synopsis.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, listen closely, darlings. Sunnyside Magic High is an upcoming indie animated musical series set inside the high fantasy world of Korra. It follows 4 magical royals who go to a prestigious academy where they hone their magic and learn how to rule their kingdoms one day. We're introduced to Crescenta, a bold but insecure princess from the Kingdom of Stars. River, a people-pleasing bookworm from the Water Kingdom. Hazel, an intuitive but naive princess from the Nature Kingdom. And Zephyr, an aloof but loyal prince from the Wind Kingdom. Though their lives are not perfect, together they learn how to heal and embrace their true selves. However, with the threat of dark magic looming upon... However, with the threat of taint looming upon the horizon, things might not be as great as they think. Whilst singing their way through life, will these 4 be able to chase after their destinies and be the powerful rulers they were always meant to become? Question mark, question mark, question mark, SLAY, question mark, ATE, question mark. Who had the idea to start Sunnyside Magic High? That's a good question. So there's this guy, and he lives in Canada. He lives in Vancouver.
Here we go.
And he
Ew.
is half Iranian and half Indian, and basically, his name is Amin. Hi, my name is Amin, and my life was kind of crazy. It was me.
I'm Amin, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Stop!
Like,
It seems like Amin has been practicing for this very moment. Thank you, Scarlett.
right? Like he was prepared.
That's so fun. I love that
Is he
Also, I
Scarlett's
love how like
here.
Significance.
oh Scarlett.
Scarlett's one of my favorite people on planet Earth. Did you guys know that?
No, I did not.
Well, now
I did
you
not
do.
know that.
You planned this, LMAO. No, honestly, it was on the spot. Like, that's kind of always... I think that's something I've progressively become good at, especially through the podcast, the Miraculous Besties podcast, which is something I do. Just, like, jokes on the spot. I think when you're around people who hype you up, people who you feel energized by and you feel like you can't energize, like just when you feel like when you're around your people, your aura shifts. Reese knows a lot about this. Abby knows a lot about this stuff, right? Like auras and everything. Take every opportunity you can to talk about your OCs. Honestly.
Yeah. Yes. Also, I love how every time I'm like, hey, white kid, I have an idea. Like, literally everything I pitched you is like something that I would want to do. But I have to disguise it as something like, hey, this will be a benefit to the entirety of the production. It is totally not something I just personally want to do.
No, that's what I do too. I think that's what I'll do. Honestly, no, for you guys, please just tell me if it's your idea. I love it when it's your idea. Like, it actually makes it better for me. I enjoy it more. Like, for me, when I do that, I feel like kind of overbearing because obviously I'm the creator of the project. So I wanna make sure everyone knows why we need to do certain things. Like, for example, with the hazel hair, like, I so badly just wanted to be like, no, this is how I want it. You know what I'm saying? Could you get that from me? I like desperately just wanted to say, no, we're doing it this way. But like, it's only fair if I describe why and try to make my point. But some of the points you guys make are also very valid, I can't lie. That's what's so beautiful about having a team. I love our team.
Very good people.
I can't wait till we meet each other one day for like a panel or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Where does MomoCon take place?
I've heard of MomoCon. I have no idea what that is.
There's like indie animation events too for MomoCon. So I feel like at some point, when we obviously have a bigger platform, that is definitely a possibility for us. MomoCon.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Toaststones, if we ever do a panel or something at a Sunnyside Magic High event, you are gonna be there.
Okay.
Yes, Atlanta, Georgia, I guess.
An actual pose. I mean, eventually I want to like, cause I have been attempting to table at events. Unsurprisingly, I have been denied every position, which honestly fair enough.
Keep going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause I want to still try to at least the one that I've personally been to as just a regular attendee. Like I want to see like tabling by myself would like be like. And so like I have been applying, and eventually when I am able, I would want to go out to like other states and like do conventions there. So a lot of people tend to do that.
Yes, that's amazing. I love how chill everyone is here. Me too. How did you guys meet? Okay.
Your mom.
So,
I'm sorry.
what did you say, Toaststones?
I said through your mom. I was like,
Oh my god.
I don't know.
So how did I meet these people here? So I'm gonna start with my story. Basically, Toaststones, I met through. How did we meet again?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I thought-
Toestones, I'm sorry. Toestones messaged the
Good.
Sunnyside Magic High account on Instagram and was like, "Hey, I'd love to be a part of this because I heard you guys were looking for artists." And then they joined, and they were always very, very on time with their assignments and so punctual. Then in the summer, there was like a few complications with our art leads. So then I started talking to Toestones more in BC and really felt like after seeing their style tests that they were a really like amazing addition to our team. And I'm, long story short, they were art director for a while. Now they're an art assistant. Like, Toestones is, again, one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm really, really glad we had that one call and then continued calling and talking. Like, it's always so fun talking to Toestones, and I'm really, really glad we met. That's my speech.
Yay.
It's like a wedding speech to someone who's getting married.
Not. Oh, I thought it deleted. Oh my god. Why is that? What? Okay, sure.
And Reese and Avi, I don't know how they originally came on the server. Okay, so Avi found the show through TikTok, I believe, and then joined the Sunnyside Magic High fanbase server. And they were really, really interested in the world and the characters, and I really, really loved their curiosity and appreciation. I had a fun time answering their questions, and I thought, hey, this person clearly has a really good, clearly has really good knowledge and would be great to get advice and suggestions from. So I brought them on as a beta reader, which means they read scripts and like read scripts before we finalize them and kind of talk about how they felt about it. And then after some amazing beta reviews, we just straight up went to Abby and we were like, how would you feel about potentially becoming a writer on the show? And after talking to them and call, they became a writer, and for the last few months they have been part of the team. And I love Avi so much as well, because Avi is always so on the go with getting assignments done, always here for not only writers meetings but other events, and has, even in their short time here, has done so much for the writing department and for the show as a whole. So Avi, Toestones, y'all are amazing, and I'm really glad we met. Amen.
Oh shoot. It is about to hit like 1 for
Oh my
me.
God.
So I do. Yeah, I have to head out to go to bed.
Okay.
Get some sleep.
Wait, I'm gonna answer this one question then. Last one,
Yeah,
I guess.
I suppose.
Who do you use as voice actors? Basically, if you go to the Sunnyside Magic High website and click cast, the website's in the description, you'll find all our voice actors. We found them through different websites, CCC, Twitter, Discord, a lot of stuff, and they did auditions, and some of them were reached out to. But yeah, we have an incredible cast and crew, and also, I think this was a really successful first art stream, and I'm really, really glad we met you guys, like Loretta and Cameron. Thank you so much for coming, Scarlett. This was a really like eventful stream, and if you're in the chat but you haven't said anything in a while, can you just say something so I know who's here? But like, I hope you enjoyed learning more about this show. I hope you can be here for more streams, because we're definitely gonna do more of them, right, Toestones?
Yes, we want to do these like a bit more frequently and maybe a bit more organized. This was definitely like a bit of definitely a test stream to see like how we can make it work.
Yeah, and I think it worked really well. I hope you guys were
Yeah.
entertained. Let us know if you were entertained. But I'm gonna let Toestones go while I like outro for a while. But thank you, Toestones. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
Toestones is incredible. Toestones is amazing. You subscribed. Thank you guys. Aside from a few mishaps. Yeah, there were definitely a few mishaps with technical difficulties. Pretty smooth now though. I'm glad. Were you entertained? Do you have any suggestions for future streams? Oh, hi. Shram Oh my god, it's my mic is still on. Let us know, let us know. Super entertaining. It was great to see and know the wonderful people behind this show. Thank you, Scarlett. That means a lot. I really, 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 really want people to meet the crew outside of the voice actors through this little like art streaming thing. Because a lot of the time they just see the faces of the cast and not the hard-working crew behind all this. Ooh, maybe you guys could like redraw people's OCs in your style. I might do that. That is an interesting idea. Unfortunately, I don't know if we can do that on stream very often because we want to use this time to get things done while interacting with people on like the streams. So I was thinking more anything that you think would make it more entertaining, or any activities we could do while doing work stuff. But that's a really great idea. Maybe we can figure something out at some point. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Avi, any final thoughts? Oh, also, last question for everyone in the chat. Was the quality good for you? Like, did you have a good experience with the volume of the music? My volume, Toestone's volume, everyone in the call. Like, could you hear us? Could you see everything well? Like... Aw, Scarlett, you're gonna make me cry. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But summer is coming up, and with season 5 ending, I definitely want us to continue the podcast very, very, very soon. Hopefully this or next weekend, we will get back to it and reorganize things. It's just a little hiatus that was definitely necessary after the week after week podcast with Lazy, and then Lazy leaving and me taking control of the channel was just another big thing that added more responsibilities, and yeah, the miraculous community is dying and just all this stuff, but we've got to figure it out now. Yeah, it was great. Everything was good on my end. Same here. Okay, that makes me really, 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 really happy. The quality was pretty good. Sometimes I hear your voice echo, but other than that, it was really good. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. We'll definitely make sure we don't hear any, like, replay or echo next time. But I am satisfied with the fact that so many of you had a good experience, especially with this being our first live stream. I'm actually, like, so excited. I'm so excited to talk to more people who are interested in the show in the future. Again, Cameron, Loretta, Scarlett, thank you for being here for like, what, 20 minutes to like almost an hour for some of you? I don't know. But, catch up with the other videos. Stay tuned on Instagram and TikTok, and oh wait, if you have Discord, join the Sunnyside Magic High fan base Discord server where you can interact with us like directly. And you can find that through the website. If you go to the website, there's going to be a Discord icon. Click on that and you can join. But have a great slayful, and yeah, I'm saying slayful, SLAYFUL, rest of your day. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 Au revoir. Adios. ADIOS.